I'm definitely going to ditch some gear. It's gonna be a lot better. Hi there, good morning. I'm Kaat and welcome back to my channel. Here we go again for another 4 days on my trip, my cycling trip into France, hopefully to the Pyrenees, but I'm just gonna try to get as far as I can get. So I slept here last night, slept pretty good, although I had in the middle of the night this deer who was kind of like barking, and so he woke me up, but otherwise didn't hear anything, didn't get disturbed. Yeah, it was a really perfect spot to sleep. So now I'm all packed up and I'm gonna go, and in about 50 kilometers, 53 kilometers I think, I should arrive at Châlons-en-Champagne. So come on, join me. This looks like a perfect forest to go wild camp, but I wouldn't, because this is a military area and I heard some Belgians are up here to do some exercising, so if you don't want to get shot, don't sleep out here. Don't like dirt roads to cycle on, but my planned route was taking me on a dirt road, so I used Google Maps, and guess what, I'm on a dirt road anyway. So this is really going up against the wind, so since I prefer hiking on dirt roads instead of biking, I just hopped off and I'll push my bike up. It's not really too bad, but I just felt like getting off. Google Maps wants me to go that way. I'm not so sure about that. I think I'm gonna go around and maybe do a bit more kilometers and maybe a bit more up. But this, this looks like a much better alternative. I did 76 kilometers to get here, so I think that's pretty good. Don't you think, Poofy? Oh yeah, you did good. And so now I have this room. If you go up, see the stairs behind me. That's where my room is. Poofy, you can already go up. And over there, I can take a shower and I can go to the restroom. So I have everything I need. They are even going to cook me a basic dinner tonight. So I'm all set to rest and to enjoy the evening. And I try to get up not too late tomorrow because I have about 65 kilometers left to go to 𝙃𝙚𝙡𝙀. And there I'm meeting someone special, but I'll tell you all about that tomorrow morning. All right? So, good night. Good night. Good morning. This is day 6 of my cycling adventure, and I'm gonna finish up my breakfast banana and then I'll start heading out, start cycling. Did I sleep fine? Oh yeah, perfect. And I had this great dinner together with the family here. They were a really nice couple, and so it's really personal to stay here because I was the only guest. So that was really nice. So, but I have about 65 to 70, I'm not sure how many kilometers to do to 𝙃𝙚. So I better make sure I have some energy. And we're gonna eat a banana. You like banana? Oh yeah! So, okay, cheers. I haven't seen one of those phone booths for a long time. In Belgium they're all gone, and I thought here in France they were all gone as well. But see, there's one there and I think it still works. Don't hear much, so not sure it's still working, but the booth is still there. Hello, anybody home? So tonight I'm meeting someone and I'll be able to ditch some of my gear, which is pretty good because I have way too much, especially when I have to push up my bike a hill. So I've been thinking about it while cycling, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna throw out. Starting with the extras that I bought for my thumb, because that's good and I don't need that anymore. I have my basic first aid. Don't need this anymore. I'm gonna replace my mattress for a smaller one. I'm gonna throw out my tent and replace it by a bivy bag, because you know I have only camped one night, so why should I take so much camping gear? Don't have the time to camp and to relax at the campsite. So same reason I'm gonna throw out my chair, but I'm gonna regret that. I need to replace this one because see, I can't use it. I can't screw on my cooking system, so I have to replace it, and I want a smaller one because this is too big. So So what I'm gonna throw out is my drone. It weighs too much. I don't use it. I don't like to use it. It gives me stress because I never know if I'm gonna hit something, if it's gonna come back to me, if it's gonna follow me. So I can ditch this as well. Ditch this one. No, no, no. Oh, okay. You don't want to be ditched? No, no. Of course you can stay. Mwah. All right. I just came up this steep hill. It was very steep and I didn't have to get off, which is good. I even had a phone call on the way, could manage that. But now, well, in fact I wanted to have lunch down there, but then I remembered a wise girl on the GR5 who says better to do the climb first, then have lunch. So now I'm going to continue a little bit, find myself a spot to have lunch. Coming down the hill, it started to rain, so I had to get out my cape, and now I found this spot, really dry, nice, next to school, and so I'll be having my lunch here, nice and dry. I had this water problem. It was almost empty, so I asked some people to fill it up. And guess what? I got a lot more than just water. Hey! Cheers!
À la Belgique! Belgium! Bonne!
Champagne! And I even got some flowers. So I don't know how I'm gonna get to Tra, but I will get there somehow. We arrived at Pont Saint-Marie, just outside of Troyes. And I wanted to show you this street. It's Rue Bernard-le-Bosset. And Bernard-le-Bosset, I don't really know, but I do know his son, Philippe Le Bosset. Sadly, he passed away 2 years ago, but I really got to know him really good because, in fact, he's my brother-in-law. And I'm meeting up with someone special here. That's my sister. And so she was the partner of Philippe, and that's why we're gonna go into the park Le Bosset and look around where he grew up. Come on. This is where the castle used to be, and I have this old picture of the castle. And afterwards, when it burned down, then afterwards they just threw it off. But it's you can see that the garden of Philip is a little bit bigger than the one I grew up in, but I think he had a great place to grow up, and I think he was really happy that they made it into a park for everybody to enjoy. After a visit to the park Le Bosset, 75 kilometers, having a bottle of water and included some sandwich, cheese, sausage, wine and champagne, I have arrived in Troyes. So this is it for day 6 of my journey. Tomorrow I have a day off. Well, I'm gonna take a 0 and I'm gonna do nothing. Well, nothing, of course I'm gonna do something. We're gonna visit Troyes, but I'm not gonna turn in and see you. So, but I'll see you the day after tomorrow, because then I'm heading out of here. All right? So, but for now, good night, and I'll see you later. This is day 8 of my cycling trip, and I'm leaving Troyes this morning. But what happened on day 7 of the cycling trip? Well, I didn't cycle. I took the time to relax, to visit with my sister here around Troyes. We did a lot of sightseeing. It's a really beautiful old town to visit, and you can even walk around next to La Seine. You don't have to be in Paris to do that. Got another stamp here at the cathedral. We also went into the history of the textile industry here in Troyes, because it was really known for it at the time. As you can see, you have the buildings behind me. That's where the factories were. And they redid most of those buildings, made something really nice out of it. They have some lofts where you can live and all that. And we came in here because this is a street also where Philippe lived, and we went to see where his house was, where he was born. And also we went into the museum to go and look to the machinery that was made by 𝙃𝙚𝙡𝙦. It was great to spend a day off here with my sister, and now I'm ready to go back on my bike and start cycling. Come on! I already did more than 20 kilometers. Feeling good. I think the day of rest did help, because I don't even feel my legs. I will be feeling my legs later today, because I have some uphill, some steep uphill coming up later. But for now, it's just a little bit up and down, and so I'm doing okay. This is a really nice spot to have lunch. I have a sandwich that I got this morning at the bakery, and so now I already did 43 kilometers and my legs are doing, yeah, pretty good. I guess a day of rest is a good idea. And although rest, we walked around Troyes for 12 kilometers, and I had to do some chores. I had to wash my clothes. We had to do some shopping. We tried to find some gas, which we didn't. So yeah, we kept ourselves busy, but still, yeah. it was good on the cycling legs. But now, cheers. I just reached an important milestone on my trip. 500 kilometers.
De la cathédrale
I just climbed up a hill of 4 kilometers with a hill about 2 to 5% going up. It was hard, but I made it, and I kind of had a fun afternoon because where I marked the 500 kilometers, I met 2 guys and they were doing a bike trip, and so we cycled together, and that was fun because those 18 kilometers they just went by like a flash, so that was really fun. So merci Christian et Guy pour me prendre en route pendant les 18 kilomètres. Merci. So now I only have to go a little bit further to 𝐿𝑒. As you can see, you know, I just climbed up this hill, and so now I have to stay up a little bit and then going down, and then I should arrive at 𝐿𝑒. So not that far anymore. But I still will be needing a little bit of sugar, which I think I deserved right now. Cheers. Got this beautiful stamp at the tourist office. Beautiful, isn't it? I'm here at the cathedral in 𝐿𝑒. I did about 90 kilometers, which is like 5 kilometers more than what I planned. But I have a feeling that's about the story of every day, that I'm doing more kilometers than I was planning. But I guess that's life of a cyclist. The last part was pretty hard, pretty steep ups and downs, especially going over the freeway. That was a steep little hill, 8% going up. So hard, but guess what? Made it. But so for now, well, this has been my 8th day. So I'm gonna finish this video here, and I'm gonna put the rest in another video. So if you don't wanna miss that one, you make sure that you subscribe, that you ring the little bell, and then you'll get a notification when I put up the next video. And for now, I'm gonna go find myself a spot to sleep and going for some relaxing and resting and all that. So, alright, see you guys on the next one. Bye bye!